Hello everyone! So, it's been a while since I did a recipe video for you guys. It is July 18th, it's Tuesday, but it's very late. It's actually almost Wednesday. So what I'm going to be making is, it's a chicken rice casserole, and let me find the real term. I originally found this recipe actually what happened was my daughter, she was in high school, but every once in a while she loved cooking, which she still does. So we started, when I was married, we started letting her cook. And this was one of the meals that she picked years ago, and it's delicious, and I'm going to make it. But it's a Paula Deen. The original recipe is from Paula Deen, and I'm going to link the direct link to her recipe in the description box if you want to follow hers. I do change it up a little bit. I add mushrooms to mine. She does like 1 can of condensed cream of celery soup, where I do 2 cans. She does 1 jar of pimentos, where I do 2 jars of pimentos. She does 1 can of water chestnuts, where I do 2 cans of water chestnuts. I have the chicken. It was about 2 pounds, and I got the free range chicken, and it was, like I said, almost 2 pounds, and it was $10. She does 2 14.5-ounce cans of canned green beans, drained and rinsed. I'm using frozen. Sometimes I use frozen, sometimes I use the can. But I'm in the mood for like a little bit of crunch. So, she does 1 medium onion, where I have a sweet onion, tablespoon margarine, cup of mayonnaise, where I don't do a cup of mayonnaise, I do like a ½ cup of mayonnaise. So yeah, I will link this down below. She also, I forgot, I had to click more. She uses 1 6-ounce box of long grain wild rice, cooked according to the package directions. I've used all kinds of different rice, but since I made that pork adobo and I had jasmine rice for the first time when I made that pork adobo, I'm choosing to use jasmine rice this time. I've never had it with the jasmine rice, so I just put 2. This box comes with 4 bags of rice, and it's just boiled in the bag. I put 2 bags of rice in there, so I'm just going to use 2 bags of the jasmine rice, and it should be just about done. And then I'll rinse or drain it. She does 1 cup of sharp cheddar cheese, where I bought 2 bags of sharp cheddar cheese. I'm not sure how much I'm going to use yet. I definitely use a whole bag. Sometimes I open the second bag. And then a pinch of salt. I don't use the salt. So I will link the original recipe down below. And then I'm just going to show you guys how I make it. And like I said, I do add mushrooms. So let's get started. I already have the pan on. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil. Because what I also do is I put a little bit of butter in it. Once everything gets cooking, I'm going to cook the chicken a little bit, and then I'm going to add the onion, and then I'm going to put the mushrooms in here as well. So once they're almost done, then I'll add just a little bit of butter. So that's what we're doing. I already have everything chopped up. So I already have my chicken in here. I already cut up my onion. I chop up the water chestnuts. I chop up the pimentos. I do drain the water chestnuts, and I drain the pimentos too, and then I just chop them up. Then I have my 2 cans of cream of celery soup. But I'm just gonna get this chicken started. Yeah, it's very late right now. Very late. So I got my chicken in here. So how are you guys? I hope you're all doing well. It's been a while since I've done cooking. Okay. So I've had the rice boiling for a little bit. I am going to drain that. Smells delicious. That. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh. Woo. Be careful, y'all. Be very, very careful. I don't know why I got that plate out because I'm not going to use it. I was going to stick the rice on there, but I changed my mind. Oh, I do add some pepper as well. I'll add it in a little bit. Get that cooking a little bit more. So I just got, I bought 2 cans of the water chestnuts. They are sliced, but I drained them and I chopped them up. And then 2 cans of the Goya sliced pimentos, which I also drained and chopped them up. Naturally sweet pimentos. I kept that out so I could show you guys. So I have my chopped up onion, got the chopped up water chestnuts, got the, there is still some juice in there, which I'm just going to pour in. You guys will see though. Those are the pimentos. And then I already wiped the top of the cans off, but 2 cans of cream of celery soup. Soon add the onion, which I can probably do right now actually. Oh, and I have the oven preheating. I have it preheating. It's turned on 350 degrees. So it's almost done. Oh no, actually it's at 215. So it's got a little ways to go. All right, let's add the onion in here. We will be using this in a little while. Yeah, this is so good. Just to move things along a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and add the mushrooms, which I already rinsed off. These are baby Bella mushrooms. Yum! I have a feeling I'm not going to be eating until 2 o'clock in the morning. I just wanted to get this video done because I don't know if any of you guys are like me, but I mean, I planned on making this for you guys. I bought the chicken and stuff. I bought the chicken. There's a mushroom I left. I bought the chicken and stuff. I'm gonna actually add the pepper a while. Yesterday. Yeah, I bought the stuff to make this yesterday. And I was planning on making it today because I don't like when I buy chicken and it sits too long in the fridge. I got pepper all over my stove. Oh, excuse me. A little bit more. Yeah, I'm just going to put the lid on here to move it along a little bit faster. Oh my goodness, I got pepper everywhere, you guys. Woo! Oh my goodness. So I'm using my Mac tonight, and what I ended up doing, this was another reason why I'm not recording this video until very late at night. I used my noggin, and I'm like, you know what? I can, because you guys know how my Mac was full, like the disk. I'm like, you know what? And I put it onto, I was putting my videos onto like zip drives or whatever. Well, then those got full, and I've been waiting till I can get a new one. Well, I haven't been able to get another drive yet to put my YouTube videos on. So what I ended up doing today, this evening, I should say, not today, tonight, what I did was I took my drive, one of them, I'm going to do it to the other ones when I have more time, but I took my drive, my biggest one, which was 64 gigabytes, which I had my YouTube videos on there from when I had to remove it the last time. So I took the zip drive and I put it onto my Dell computer, and I transferred all the videos from that drive onto my Dell, because my Dell has a lot of, well, I think it's like TB. I forget how the correct term for that. So that's what I did, but it took a while, you know, to transfer them. So I did that, and then I plugged the zip drive thingy, I guess it's the scan disk thing, back into my Mac, and I was able to put 15 videos onto that, and then it was full. I guess those videos are like on the longer side. Oh, it's hot standing right there. So yeah, I was able to get like at least 15 off of my Mac, so that's why I'm using my Mac tonight. So hopefully it doesn't shut off. All right, so we got the chicken cooking. What we're going to do next is I kind of want that rice to, see, I get a little weirded out when you have to use mayonnaise. I don't want to put like hot rice into cold mayonnaise, so I'm just going to open this rice and put it in here so it kind of like cools off better. Ooh, it's still hot. Get out of that. Oh, Jasmine Rice, how I've missed you. You are delicious. Oh, you relaxed over there. I'm making a mess all over my stove. Goodness gracious. Normally, if I wasn't recording a video, I would have the fan on, but y'all wouldn't be able to hear me. So I'm just going to keep the lid off so some of that liquid evaporates. Cook it to your desired doneness, your preference. I feel like I probably should have used another thing of rice. But oh well, it's all good. All right, I'm just gonna start to mix this stuff. So I'm gonna just put everything, not everything. I'm going to put the 2 cans of cream of celery soup in here. with some mayo. I'm using Hellmann's Real Mayonnaise. Like I said, the original recipe calls for a cup, but I don't use a cup. That's too much. That's too much for me. So I'll probably use a third. I'm going to do a half cup. That's what I usually do. So I'm just going to put a half cup of mayo. And I'm not going to like pack it down or anything. So that's what I'm doing, putting a half cup. I'm just going to stir that around. Stirring the mayonnaise into the cream of celery soup. So I just mixed it like so. And then I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to use yet, but I'm just going to get my green beans out a while. We're going to add in the water chestnuts. But yeah, this is really good. I'll eat this for leftovers for like 3 days. And then I mix those water chestnuts into that mixture. Now I'm going to put in the pimentos. And there is some juice now that it's been sitting. I'm just going to add it. I did originally drain it, but as it sits, you know, it's more of that juice is coming out. But I'm just going to add it in here because it'll give it more flavor. That's what I usually always do anyway. So this is what it's looking like so far. Like so. Yummy. Now, I'm going to turn that heat up just a little bit more because I want that water to evaporate faster so that I can add some butter. And what I also do different than the original recipe is I do add cheese. I don't measure, I'm just eyeing it. I'm going to add some of my sharp cheddar cheese into that mixture and stir it around. And then I also add it on top, which she doesn't do in her video or her recipe, but that's what I do. Because I love my cheese. And then it gets like a gold, I bake it so it's a golden brown. can never have too much cheese. Alright, I'm just going to put the rest of this, I used about half, but I'm going to use the rest of that for on top. I'm just going to put it back in the fridge for now. So this is what we're looking like so far. Once the cheese is added into that. Now we're going to put some of these green beans in here. And I'm going to need a bigger spoon. You can add as many green beans as you want, or you can just follow the recipe. I've made this so many times now that I'm just eyeballing it. But yeah, I'll eat this tonight. Actually, now it's Wednesday morning. It's 12:07 a.m. So I'll be eating this before bed because I haven't eaten all day. Well, I snacked on a couple crab chips. I've had my Starbucks K-cup. All right, so let me show you what this is looking like. Ooh, it's getting a little toasty in here. All right, I'm going to take my butter. I'm going to take my butter and I'm just going to coat my pan with it first, and then I'm going to put a little bit into But yeah, the leftovers of this are really good as well. This pan is usually pretty good at not having stuff stick, but just to be on the safe side. I don't know how much I'm adding, maybe a tablespoon of butter, something like that. Man, I bought more soap to refill my soap things the other day when I went to the store to get the stuff to make this. And I didn't realize when I picked it up, but I bought the gel instead of the foam. So now it's like hard to get out of there. Way to go, me. Alright, I'm going to turn the heat back down because now the liquid evaporated. I'm just going to stir that butter around. You guys, I made such a mess on my stuff. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. So there we got the chicken, the baby bella mushrooms, the chopped up sweet onion, and some black pepper. And I just put a little bit of butter in there. I'm going to turn that off, and I'm just going to move it to there. Now, all saran wrap. It's like a love-hate relationship. You know how that goes. Got the pan. Did I show you guys this after the green beans? I don't remember, so I'm going to show you again. So that's what it's looking like after the green beans and the cheese. Yummy. Okay, so now I'm just going to slowly add in this jasmine rice that's already cooked. That was enough rice. When I do that, when I get something on the edge, when I'm stirring something like that, and then I forget to wipe it off and I touch it. So we just stir all this goodness around. So this is after the rice. And now, we're going to add in our mixture of chicken and onions. Yeah, this is so good. Absolutely delicious. So yeah, the oven's on 350. It's already preheated. Basically, I cook it until the cheese gets golden brown. I'm not sure what she recommends on her recipe, but like I said, I will link hers down below. So if you wanted to try this, you can either follow her recipe or you can follow mine, whichever you prefer. Or you can always just follow hers the first time, and then if you ever wanted to add anything different, like you know how I add the mushrooms and I do the different rice. Now this is my first time using the jasmine rice, but I have used lots of different rices. And you can use like the canned green beans if you want. I've also, and she has also done this, I have bought a rotisserie chicken at the grocery store and brought it home and just, you know, they're already cooked. I just took it off the bone and used that. So you can do that if you don't feel like cooking. But I like cooking my onion with the chicken, you know. So make sure that's all stirred around. And I think we're good. So now, we are going to take our pan still a little hot, but we're going to take our pan. We're just going to put all that goodness I told my sister that I'll give her some of this tomorrow. I'm actually I have 4 sisters, and then I also have a half brother and a half sister, but 2 of my sisters also do dog walking stuff, dog sitting, and my one sister has a dog, but she is actually house sitting this week for a family who was on vacation, who went on vacation, and they wanted her to stay at their house. So she has a dog, my sister has a dog, so because, who is texting me this late? So yeah, she has a dog, but she has to house sit for these people while they're on vacation this week. So my one sister, the dog is staying with my one sister, another sister, but it comes here at 7 o'clock in the morning while my sister is working, because otherwise the dog would be home alone at my sister's for 10 hours. So this whole week, the dog comes here at 7 in the morning, and then my sister picks her back up and takes her home with her for the night. So my sister has been coming here, you know, when she gets off work. And we just chit-chat for a couple hours. And so I told her I was making this. So I'll give you some leftovers. leftovers tomorrow night when you get off. See, I just smooth this around. Yeah, basically I'm just gonna bake this on 350 until the cheese is golden brown. That's what I'm doing. I just don't remember. I'm just telling you all how I do it. But you can, if you prefer, you can just follow her original recipe. Whatever your little heart desires. So now, we got that in the pan like so. Now we're gonna get our cheese. Ooh, it's a little toasty in here. If I had to guess, it'll probably cook for probably at least 20 minutes, possibly 30. But y'all know I like, oh, I just dropped it. I like the cheese to get like a golden. So I'm just gonna bake it until the cheese gets golden brown. That's what I'm gonna do. Now see, that was one thing of cheese and I think I did drop some. So I'm gonna get the other one because that's not enough cheese for me. We cover this bad boy. We cover it. I just totally messed this bag up, I think. And this is sharp cheddar cheese. Yeah, you don't have to add as much cheese as me. I go a little bit overboard with my cheese, as you can see, and I'm dropping it all over the floor. Thank goodness for the little intermission while this is cooking. But yeah, I'm gonna put this in the oven and then I will be back once it's done cooking and I'll eat it for you guys. Sound good? And I gotta clean up my mess while this is cooking. Okay, so here we go. That's with the cheese. Now we're gonna put it into a 350-degree oven. And I'm just putting it on the top shelf. And we're gonna let that bake. And that's a wrap. And I got cheese on the floor. Woo! It's a little toasty. 44 minutes. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. So that is how I make this chicken casserole. What's the official name? Did I X out of it? Chicken and rice casserole. So again, I'll link the original video in the description box down below. You can follow the original or you can follow how I make it, whatever you prefer. If you want to do it the original way first, that works too. That way you can get the original flavor. But yeah, as soon as this is done, I will be back at my kitchen table and we will rub down on this. It's delicious. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll chit chat more when I come back to eat it. Sound good? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.